Just get some thoughts from you. Just nip and tuck right through the third, and then just they got a little bit of a hair of space. What was the difference there, do you think, at the end?
I really think it's composure, it's possession, composure, and possession of the ball. So they really started to out hustle us a little bit on the ground balls, and once they picked up the ground balls, they weren't necessarily rushing things. So I think that when you're playing down, I think it was kind of a flip side at the beginning there. They felt like kind of pressured into forcing their offense a little bit. You saw them throw the ball out a bunch of times, out of bounds, taking shots from way too far out. Eric Thompson played, unbelievable both halves, but in particularly the first half. But I really think that that's where we forgot where we actually are a really good team. This is a veteran team. We have 17 seniors. All of them have been on championship teams before, Central Mass championship teams, hockey, football, soccer. They made it to the championship a couple years ago, freshman year. And so they know what it's like to play in a heated game. And typically they do keep their composure, but we were talking about trying to switch gears and not always switching gears at the right time. So long possessions in the defensive end, we're doing great. First and second slides, we've been working like crazy all week to get that, and they were there. But you can only do that for so long. And then if it transitions down the other side of the field and we force something quick and then it's coming back, that's going to be hard to recover from. So, and according to Coach Tholander, he said that's one of their better parts of the game is the transition part, and that they're still working on the settled offense. Although, I don't know, I was pretty impressed with the settled offense too. Yeah.
Talk about your offense as well. I know the names, Tyler and Brian, of course, but my first chance getting to see them. These guys can go.
Yeah, the two of them have been playing together all through youth, so they have this like sixth sense, about them. You saw them connect 2, 3, 4 times today. But talking with my assistant coach, Sean Thornton, they're marquee players, which is great because now then it opens up for Andrew Aloso, who had that great low bounce shot, and we have Chase Kapuscinski as a freshman, hit the post a couple times today. Connor McVeigh is a junior, really a crease guy. He's a crease guy, so he's getting a lot of feeds, and he's just getting accustomed to that position. So these guys are running around. They locked off Brian at certain parts of the game. They locked off Tyler certain parts of the game. They locked off both of them certain parts of the game. And I think what happens is the kids recognize this. We've already been doing this for a couple of years where they've been locked off. So the kids get comfortable with it. The two of them know how to open themselves up when locked off, and the other kids know when it's a good time to go and where to put those guys, because the slide's not going to come off. It's not going to come off those guys, so we put them over on strong side a lot. And we can beat people. We're pretty deep. So we're running 6, 7, 8 midfielders on somewhat of a regular basis through here. And we have 2 long stick middies too that are just outstanding. But the offense does kind of run through them a bit, but the other kids are certainly comfortable and confident. Sawyer Coleman can rip shots. His placement wasn't very good today, but he was open for a lot of great shots today too.